his friends also discussed spraying gunfire at random shoppers inside a mall.
Fall planning is alleged included discussions on the logistics of a mall attack, including coordination of an assault from different entrances, the weapons used for such an assault, and the possibility of attacking emergency responders.
And prosecutors say the suspects only abandoned the plan because they couldn't get their hands on the automatic weapons. Molly Line on the top story tonight. She's live in our Boston newsroom. Molly, how serious was this plot? Do we even know?
Well, prosecutors say that Tarek Mahani and his friends talked extensively about these plans, that he and the co-conspirators actually traveled to the Middle East to try and get terrorist training, and they also sought out automatic weapons. So they were unsuccessful, but prosecutors believe this was still very, very serious. Mahana has been on their radar for a long time. He was arrested in 2008 for lying to the Joint Terrorism Task Force. They say about a man who has been convicted now of terrorism in Africa.
Investigators say part of this plot was actually inspired by a serial killer.
Exactly right. They say that the Houston sniper was part of the inspiration for this, that he targeted innocent civilians. And they say that these co-conspirators believed that they were justified in targeting innocent civilians here in America because they're taxpayers and non-believers. Prosecutors also said that Mahana and two other men, one of them, Ahmed Abu Samra, authorities say now lives in Syria, left after being interviewed in 2006. And then there's one other guy who happens to be coordinating, speaking with investigators now and cooperating. Jeff?
Molly, the feds mentioned the targeting of members of the executive branch of our government. What more do we know?
Yeah, investigators say that plotting involved shooting and killing people in the executive department, but they wouldn't say who it is. They would say that it's no one in the current administration. Mahana faced the judge today. He was not happy about being in court. He actually refused to stand at first. When he did, finally, he threw his chair to the ground. So a very defiant day. Jeff?
Molly Line in our Boston newsroom tonight. Molly, thank you. To business news now, and President Obama announcing new efforts to try to make it easier for small businesses to get loans. It's a plan that involves pumping more taxpayer bailout money to small banks. The idea here, make it easier for those small banks to lend money to small businesses. Money that the small businesses can use to hire more workers. And with more people employed, well, the market is more to spend money, which would help the economy grow overall. The president's also asking the Congress to increase the amount of cash that the Small Business Administration can lend to companies. All this comes at a time when conservatives are already blasting the administration for massive spending, which has added to the federal deficit. Major Garrett working the White House for us tonight. This is a pretty big shift in the way bailout money would be used.
Here's the dollars and cents of it, Shepard. What the White House wants to do is wind down the TARP funds used for